So, I don't really know how to start this one. I guess when you feel like a monster, but I don't know. You do this. Sorry, my eyes. Oh, that's cool. I can just switch camera views. Sorry. You do this. This is part of a hydroelectric generator. If you can tell by the blue, it's very much homemade. It works in every which direction. Obviously down. It has a decent RPM to it. Can you see that? I can. But anyway. With that, I hope you stay around for this project a lot more. It runs off of my own nozzles that I made. Obviously my own water wheel I made. That's in the... This is at full. It's in the green. That's good. I'm trying to turn it off. Yeah, same camera angle, just different phone. Yeah, this is my new phone. Looks different on camera, let me tell you. So, why did I do this? Yeah, there's power lines right there. And, yeah, we don't really have outages. But, for people who only have running water that's not that clean and it's cheap, and they do have outages frequently, they can just make one of these. I'm also planning to make the motor that I use for this. That is potentially the most dangerous part. It's going to be 3-phase AC in a way configuration, therefore I will have a natural ground with it. Or a natural neutral with it. It's NN. Why wouldn't I remember that? Which is good. At first I thought this would be a great pump because it wasn't spinning. Yes. Did I have to run it? Did I actually have to spin a little bit and then stop it and restart? Yeah. I think the only reason why it wasn't spinning before, the first time I lighted it up, I've only ever started up today. That's what it's doing already, and it's great. It hasn't binded yet, so that is even better. But anyway, why did I build this? Well, like I said, if you have water, cheap water, and you don't really want to pay anyone else really for like electricity, and your water is cheap, or it's cheaper just to pay a little bit of a higher water bill than your entire electricity bill, you can just build this. I mean, it's not that hard. Like, sure, you can go onto AI, and then, well, that's what I did at first. Like, sure, you can go onto AI, say, hey, I'm in this situation, I'm trying to build a hydroelectric generator. It'll tell you things about Turgo blades and other blades that can produce high efficiency with low pressure, and even more efficiency with higher pressure. Well, this design's a basic cupping, but there is a double cup design. That is hard to do. There's also an Turgo design, which is an impeller, and the geometry for it looks like that almost, per blade. I tried multiple times. Onshape hated me. So I went with this design, which is a simple blade like that. with walls and with a little bit of a lip, and it just water basically flies straight through, but it'll hit the blade. I'm hoping it hits it a little bit lower. It hits the blade, it moves up. At that point, it's at the opening to where it just moves out. So it's basically a constant stream. I'm probably going to make another nozzle for this, which can give me a lot higher of a pressure, because the higher pressure I have driving it, the more torque I have, meaning I think I'd also get a little more speed with it, but that's just because it's exiting the motor, exiting the turbine quicker to get it out. I have it like this because it prevents binding, technically. Technically anything with water and plastic prevents binding. The way I have it is I can run it straight up, and if a little bit of water keeps on getting caught in it, it'll just spin down, lubricating that entire other side. It'll get caught back up in the stream because, like things I've said before, this is technically a vacuum. It'll get sucked back up and just pushed forward. It'll keep on doing this, lubricating the entire thing around. This is my first day running it. I've already had to disassemble one entire plate of it. I already had to disassemble this entire plate, which is why it doesn't have tape on it, and it's just the bare aluminum. Look how smooth that spins, and the fact that the top part's not moving proves that it's smooth and spinning. I'm just doing a rapid back and forth, but you can drive it like this. Did you hear that? Sounds a lot different. Whoa. Sounds a lot different than what it did yesterday when I just assembled this entire thing. But I had disassembled because I got the nozzle stuck in to where the blades would stop. Actually, sort of like how it is now, so if you can see that. I just had it stopping to where I couldn't move it. I got it out and I completely removed this entire plate. I pushed out the nozzle, made sure it still spins because I thought I binded it, like, I binded it on this side, like, I can't get it out, like, I basically have to just get the nozzle out and see, because I can move it a little bit, which, at the time I didn't know that, it was just, oh, it stopped. I realized I can move it a little bit, so in a little bit of an adrenaline rush to see what happened and how I could improve it, thinking, oh, it's still bind. At least it's binded in a weird place where it can move a little bit, but not that much. Took this entire plate off, had fun with the tape. So like, oh, okay, it was just the nozzle was stuck in too far, I pushed it out. And then it spins smoothly, so that's good. But in that process, the camera's up here. You can't see that. Yeah. I split the casing a little bit because of the way overhangs do on 3D printers. Anyone who has a 3D printer would know this. There was a little bit of drooping, so sort of, we had the entire curve, but it was blocked off a little bit. Okay, it works. Next thing is, I'm not quite sure. Okay, I won't do that. I'm not quite sure if I want to do the motor next. Or the, whoa. Don't you wonder how some people function in their day-to-day? Yeah, this is the nozzle I've been running. Some people might recognize it, depending on how much you watch my videos. You will know why I made this nozzle. Anyway. I just wanted to put that entire thing back together. I'm not quite sure if I want to build the belt system first or the motor system. The motor next. Like I at least want to build the turbine because I just don't want to have a 3-phase way configuration motor like laying around my house basically. Like, I wanted it to be in this as quick as possible. And with me, well, that might be building the turbine, then building the belt system, taking out a rod from the belt system, and going, okay, this is what I'm building the motor off of, let's build it. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it basically. It is going to be a belt system. It was technically there was never an argument really of if it was going to be a belt system or a gear system. It was always going to be a belt system, but I wasn't quite sure if I wanted a stick in it, just so I could like, okay, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse. Reverse wouldn't, I mean, it'd reverse the way that the AC's flowing, but it wouldn't really reverse it. At that point, synchronization would be the hardest part, and I could probably hook up a microcontroller to it and force synchronize and make it, basically force it to be synchronized at that point. I could also reduce this to where it's synchronized until, like, it's synchronized 1 hour, and then a second it's not, and then it's synchronized again. Like, technically, great way to blow up a motor. Will I have breakers with this? Yeah. Do I have enough budget to do that? No, but I got most of the parts already. I just need to buy the copper and the magnets. Yeah, copper's expensive. Like, that's... I have a $50 budget. I have $50 left. Just didn't take... I mean, technically, I could have taken $50 to build, but I have like $50 left. Like, not a big budget to begin with. I was like, oh, I can do this. We bought all those parts. I had $50. And an Amazon account. Anyway, copper's going, it's like $24, and then the magnets is like $21, and I need to order them. Not including like the ball bearings yet, or the rods. I mean, that's so far. We have 6 rods in the pack we have. One of them's right here. Another one is going to be used for the motor. Yeah, I mean complete rods are going to be used. Just so I can add flywheels if need be. I'm weird like that. Also so I can have a bigger belt drive. So instead of having a rubber band that's about like that big, driving this entire like massive thing that can easily snap, I can print a wider belt, and I can print multiple belts. Basically, just loop them in, tension them, and oh, would you look at this? It's a belt drive system with like 10 different belts, with 5 different belts. Yeah, I looked at it, like 10 belts can't fit on that it's a belt drive system with 5 different belts on it. Who is giving this kid money? Just do this. I'm glad people like trust me with doing this, just being out here with things that are like potentially dangerous. My parents is who I'm referring to that. If they impressed me with a lot of things. I'm thankful. I have 2 Tesla coils. I'm obviously going to be building this motor, so there's electricity right there, and water is making it, so there's another risk right there. Although that's why we're using a belt system, so it's a little bit further away. Although, in my stupidity, I'll probably have it to where the water's above it at one point. I don't know. My stupidity, I tell myself that myself, no, it wouldn't be myself tells I. Myself tells myself, no, that doesn't make sense. I don't know, son. I know me. And I know that would be something I do as, like, oh, look, you can even run it like this, and the water's up here flowing down into it, and it's like an arc. Like, don't do that. It's like, it arcs, and like, don't do that. I flip it over, and it still arcs, because there's a little bit of water on it, so. Just knowing, like, me. At that point, after that, I would need a little more to actually build the cabinet, because I sort of want to have a cabinet out here that, like, properly locks and everything, like, mounts onto the wall locking cabinet. And it's like, what? Like, someone like looks in their backyard, I want them to say, what the hell is that for? Like, that's Sam's. He has the key to it and everything. We don't want keys to it. There's the warning signs on that for a reason. Just the saying it's high voltage, basically. That's it. Like hydroelectric power. High voltage. Doesn't tell you how high the voltage is. And technically, 120 and 240 are low voltage compared to kilovolts. Actually medium. Anything to 1 kilovolt is low. 1 to 24 is medium. 25 and above is high. In kilovolts? That sounds sort of right. Or is it? No. Yes. Because in the low voltage side, there's 1 to 300 is low voltage, 300 like 600 is medium low voltage, 600 to a kilovolt is high low voltage. That scale makes sense, but it doesn't. I don't know. No, it seems to make sense. Check out the captain's blog on Discord. You can ask them there and they'll tell you. That's how I got the information. Because they know this stuff. I mean, like, ask them this stuff, they probably know it off the top of their head. If you ask for, like, papers about it, they'll give it to you. I mean, if you don't know who owns the captain's blog, that would be Chris Bowden, or at Physics Duck. I think that's all. You can also search up the Atmosphere Project. AMFAR project, and you'll find his channel that's just running machines for hours, and it's peaceful. It's nice. You also have his Kid Appropriate channel, Chaotic Good, I think, or Catholic. No, I think it's Chaotic Good. It might be Catholic. It might be Catholic Good too, though. I don't know. But yeah, there's ways to get this information. You can get it. It's not hard. And hey, you can freely ask anyone in the maker or open source community. Like, this entire thing will be open source. There'll probably be a repository on my GitHub, or I'll just release the models. Say, hey, here's the models. Use it. I don't care. Like, edit this. Like, as long as you, like, if you make something, tell me. Like, I don't care if you make something. Like, basically just don't claim it as your own. Don't take this entire, like, massive model and change the color of it and market it as your own. I don't own this idea, but don't market something that's open source to get money out of it. This is open source and you can freely find this. I will probably have another video when I actually do that, but I mean, I'll keep you guys updated. What, 49 people? I can't even think of all. I know some of you, but I can't think of all of you. I can't think of all your names. I've been doing this for 3, maybe 4 years now. Maybe 2. I don't know. I've had the channel for that long. I have 49 people. Some people watch my streams, some people watch shorts, some people watch the actual, like, long videos. Yeah, there'll probably be a short linking to this video. I don't know, that seems like something I'd do. I can't believe it. So I'm not just, like, saying things. Remember, stay. You don't know what you mean to someone. Thank you.